Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, Air the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, it's basically let's just get this shit over with already and be done with it, dude. And by that I mean whatever the hell is to come at this point: Civil War, World War III. I don't even fucking know anymore, but like whatever is gonna be done, like stop fucking saber rattling, stop fucking grandstanding people out there, and let's just fucking kick this shit off already and be done with it, dude, for real. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna fucking happen. Let's get it fucking going already, is what it is, dude, and get it over with. Seriously. Like, that's the problem. It's too many fucking people just wanting to fucking sit there and be all, big dick swinging and stuff like that when they're all a bunch of fucking little dick pieces of shit, is what it is in many cases. So, for those that don't know, I've been having a really bad morning, is what it is. Really, it's just a bad week in general. Fucking, I don't know. I feel like my body's slowly going out of me anymore, and it's just, yeah. It sucks being in constant fucking agony every single day of my life right now. It's just so unfun. And you got fucking just all kinds of dumbass bullshit happening in all these state houses across the country right now. I was looking on my phone a little bit ago here. It's interesting too how things work, because on my phone, like, it automatically has Google in there, is what it is. And like as soon as you like click the thing to like look up something or whatever, it has like a list of stuff that's like, I guess, either trending or going viral or something like that's what it is now. And one of the things was this woman's name named Laurel Libby. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And I guess she's a state rep there in Maine for the Republican Party. And from my understanding, when I was looking into it, this whole thing, I guess it was sometime this past week or whatever there in Maine, you had what was being described as a bunch of neo-Nazis, essentially, trying to create some kind of facility at some place or whatever it was there to, like, essentially do, like, paramilitary training, whatever the case be, which essentially is not really anything. It's just, basically militia training is what it is there. And, who's to say they're even neo-Nazis for that matter? It's like, that's the problem again with that fucking thing, dude. It's like, goddamn left at this point is like so co-opted everything at this point, dude, where it's just like, not the word Nazi is thrown around like fucking crazy anymore. And it's like, it's probably just some random ass people, is my guess at this point, honestly, dude. I mean, unless you're like legit skinheads or something like that, and you actually have proof of that, you're going to show that to me. But the thing is, like, it seems like every time that happens and stuff, right, they never have that proof, is what it is. They never have the proof that it's actually this group of people doing this thing, whatever the case be. It's always just some bullshit fucking lies and some leftist garbage, is what it is. And then, I was looking into this whole thing a little bit ago. Here is what this other thing popped up here, which says Maine lawmakers' rhetorical question about Nazis goes viral. Here's full context. And then, of course, you got the fucking Maine House Democrat campaign committee calling it mega extremism. It's like, first of all, how the fuck are you dickless fucking pro-pedophile pieces of shit out there in the Democrat Party going to sit there and actively say some shit like that when you know full fucking well there is a huge difference between America first, make America great again shit, and fucking actual Nazism / neo-Nazism, dude. Like, it's two totally different things entirely. Like, stop trying to fucking co-opt it, bitches. But of course, mind you, this is the same pieces of shit, by the way, the Democrat Party in this country, that will sit there and fucking call Antifa an idea, like that fucking asswipe Jerry Nadler. And they'll sit there and lie to your fucking face and gaslight you and stuff like that, make you think you're fucking insane when they're the ones that are actually fucking insane, when they're the ones pushing legislation in places like Colorado, etc., that are allowing fucking child molesters to legally change their name and lie to people about who they are. And now you got a bunch of fucking dickless Democrats here in Ohio who are trying to push forward legislation that would give exemptions to fucking pieces of shit on our fucking ballots right now. Not to mention you had 6-7 fucking pieces of gun control the other day sent to committee hearings and shit like that here in the state of Ohio. Now, hopefully they'll just die in committees at this point, honestly. Just never get hearings what it is then for the rest of the General Assembly for the next, 8 months now is what it'll be. But I doubt that'll happen, though, knowing fucking pieces of shit like Bob Peterson are still in our fucking General Assembly as a rhino asshole. and he's chairing the main committee that a lot of these are going to. Is what it is. Just the House Oversight Committee here is what it is. So I'm just fucking sick of all of it, dude. I also made the weirdest breakfast this morning, pretty much ever. We got some string cheese I got the other day. A bunch of actually I did this too as well. A couple hash browns here, which are not bad actually. I got these from Aldi's the other day. I figured out you can actually do these in the toaster now. It just you have to turn it up all the way. You have to turn it literally all the way up and do it a bunch of times as it is in a row to get them like nice and brown and crispy and stuff. And then obviously got a plate full of pizza rolls there. So and can of Arnold Palmer to go with it. So yeah, it's kind of a weird mix this morning, but you know, I was kind of hungry for just random shit is what it is, and sometimes that happens for like a weird break. I'm probably making something else later is what it is though. Like I'll probably do some like bacon or something for like a lunch or something if that's the case. Maybe like PB&J with it or something. So I don't know. It's just anymore. It just feels like not even worth it to get up anymore, dude. Like just so unmotivated. You know, it's like I go to bed, fucking constant agony, wake up in constant agony. You know, there's a reason why I don't sleep anymore, any normal hours, and it's because I literally can't. I have to literally pass out to even get sleep anymore, and it's been like that for almost a year now. So it's just not fun, man. It's really not fun at all. So that was a salt crystal that was in there. But anyway, yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous what it is, dude. And like I said, with these pieces of shit in Maine there. Now, mind you, I mean, we can talk about this all day long, dude. Like, there's cheaters in every fucking state, but like, Maine is probably one of the biggest ones. You've had Democrats steal their governorship there with that piece of shit, Janet Mills, in the last election cycle. You had multiple other Democrats steal fucking state house seats there, is what it is. And they're trying to push anti-gun shit like fucking crazy in there in Maine. That was what it is, dude. Not to mention the yellow/red flag law garbage there, which, mind you, I'll talk about fucking that bowling alley shooting like it is, dude. It was a fucking false flag, is what it is, 100%. It was a guy who it's now being admitted by the fucking Maine State Police, basically. We're too much of a bunch of coward-ass pussies to do their fucking job and actually arrest this cocksucker before he did anything. Because it was like, oh, we don't want to risk our fucking pussy-ass lives to actually do our fucking job as police officers in this country. So let's just wait until this guy does something and then not do a damn thing about it is what it is, dude. And of course they didn't. So, yeah. Like, there's no way it wasn't a fucking, like, government psyop at this point, honestly, dude. Which is what, like, 95% of this shit is anymore. I was watching the thing yesterday, actually. I guess HBO Films. And I'm not sure if this is under Obama Studio or what the hell it is, dude, but you have them making a bunch of weird-ass documentaries in the last 2 weeks or so. Like, they made that one the other day that was against all enemies one, where it was just an attack on right-wing people and, like, militias in general is what it is. And then you got fucking... that Truth versus Alex Jones BS that came out the other day. That was about St. Hook and stuff. And then you got another one that was about 4chan and stuff like that. That came out the other day. Here's what it was. And I was watching that one last night. I forget what it was called offhand, but it was basically just like discussing like the creation of 4chan, and it was talking about like all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, they failed to mention in the thing, although, and it was though, is again, it's them talking about like misinformation and stuff like that and the whole thing though. But yet, what they don't mention is how the mainstream media, thanks to places like 4chan, who made up that whole piss dossier thing under the Trump administration, that these idiots ran with it as if it was actual fucking fact for years now. And they still won't admit to that fact, dude, that it was all bullshit. It was all fucking made up crap by some fucking internet trolls what it is there, dude. So, yeah, it's just beyond infuriating is what it is, dude, honestly. But, yeah, so going back to this whole story here in Maine knows what it is. Said Augusta, Maine, comments about, quote, Nazis made on the floor of the State House this week are getting mounds of online attention. They emerged during debate on a bill to ban, quote, unauthorized paramilitary training in the state of Maine, which, okay, here's my thing about that, right? So you say unauthorized training. Okay, so this is my problem with the whole thing, right? Where in the First Amendment of freedom of expression does it say a goddamn thing about fucking, having to ask government permission for this shit, dude? By the way, I want to point something out for that matter. The Bill of Rights, whether it be First Amendment, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, all that good stuff like that, redress for grievances, all that good shit like that is what it is there. And then, of course, Second Amendment of right to keep and bear arms and shit. Not to mention everything else in the Bill of Rights for that matter. No legal search and seizures, no self-incrimination, no courting of soldiers in times of peace, etc., there. Like, bro, this is all fucking things the government can't do against you. Like, the entire Bill of Rights is our foundation of this country. Our God-given inalienable rights here is what it is. To tell the government to go eat shit is what it is, honestly, at the end of the fucking day. And that's the entire point right now. And that's why I believe, and I've said it many times, honestly, I'll say it again right now. I think we're heading to a point right now in history where whenever things do kick off here, whether it be a civil war, whether it be, some kind of other various conflict thing, whatever the case be here in this country, because that's the thing, right? To be a civil war would actually have to mean like, left versus right, all that shit like that kind of thing, whatever. But that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be like this weirder thing where it's going to be, you're going to have like, some of it will be like leftist people, but then they'll be joined by a bunch of illegals and shit is what it'll be that have invaded our country and be their fighting forces in many cases it'll be then. So it'll be us on the right side of history fighting illegals and leftists. So it's like this weird, it's almost like a mini world war on US soil is what it would be actually at that point. So I don't know if it'll go down the history books as that thing or not though, but potentially it could be a revolutionary event, honestly, at the end of the day. And if nothing else, like it will definitely be like a bunch of conflicts for sure. And I think, like I said before, it'll definitely be tribalistic warfare for sure, 100% on that whole thing. And other various shit like that. And then on top of all that, then you will have people that will finally wake up. Some of them will wake up too late to the fact and not realize like, oh yeah, this was this thing the entire time, whatever the case be kind of deal. And the whole point of the matter is like, at that point in history, dude, like I said, I'm actually kind of glad I'm not in politics right now at any kind of like, seat of power, whether it be a state senator or governor, or whatever the case be, because I believe truthfully, when things start going really south, dude, if it's not like a full-blown EMP where people can't like go more than a few miles away from their place or whatever the case be, because they have to be on like bikes and shit or whatever the case be then, because all the cars ain't working anymore. If it's not going to be like something like that where it's like full-blown EMP, completely grid down kind of deal, I think you're going to have a purge event in this country of politicians on every side of the political hour now is what it'll be. So, and I said it before, dude, I would not put it past the Democrat Party at this point and the, deep state, et cetera, there to just kill Trump and then do an assassination attempt or something like that on Biden as well on top of that. And then try to blame that whole thing on like fucking the right or even like the center or something like that for that matter. I mean, hell, you had that piece of shit, Tim Ryan, a couple years ago, and he was running for the Senate seat that J.D. Vance now holds. This motherfucker literally came out on, I think it was either CNN or MSNBC, and was saying how that you need to quote unquote kill and confront the MAGA movement. And then it was literally 2 days or 3 days after that, you had some psycho-ass leftist guy literally fucking run an 18-year-old kid down in a fucking truck. And it turned out that the kid was like pro-Trump, pro-MAGA guy is what it is there. And the fucking, like I said, the guy that killed him was some fucking left-wing nut job. And yet Tim Ryan was never held responsible for that fucking rhetoric, dude, even though that guy was clearly like quoting him in the fucking like trial later on is what it was then. So yeah, it blows my mind, honestly, how we're letting these people fucking do anything at this point in history, dude. So, and like I said, I think a lot of it would be, if we actually had 20% of the Constitution right now, that would be basically both automatic disqualification from office and then add a caveat in there to where you could have any American citizen that lives in the state these people were representing, whatever the case be, if they wanted to step up and do like a trial by combat and fight that person for their seat of power is what it is then, like that could also be a thing. And I guarantee you'd have a lot of fucking good shit like that going on, dude, where it's like you would have people that would be like some hardcore aggressive motherfuckers go up in there, fucking one shot, one punch man, KO the fuck out of somebody, or whatever the case may be, just take their seat is what it is then. So, but yeah. I know there's that one game over in Britain too. It's like, I forget what it's called. It's like Atherstone Ball or Atherton Ball or something like that. Where they're basically fighting over a ball for like a couple hours or whatever there. And the thing about that game is, dude, we should bring that to the States and actually make like every politician in this country be forced to play that fucking game for like that day or whatever then. So we allow American citizens to just beat the shit out of them at that point then as well. Because that's the thing. I think honestly everybody needs a good beat right now is what it is, man, for real. Like across the board. But anyway. Jump back to this main article though. So they're trying to ban quote unquote unauthorized paramilitary training in Maine. So before I vote on the floor for LD 2130 Wednesday, Representative Laura Libby, Republican from Auburn, spoke against the ban, said her words are now gaining hundreds of thousands of views on X. That clipped version of her speech was posted on the Maine House Democratic Campaign Committee, where Rep. Libby said, quote, on the House floor today, Laura Libby stated, let's talk about the Nazis. I would like to know what they did that was illegal. And then, of course, they fucking clip that shit out, and they're like, we won't stand for this MAGA extremism in Maine. Like, fuck you, you fucking cunts. But what she actually said was apparently, let's talk about the Nazis. I would like to know, although it's not posing a question through the chair, I would like to know what they did that was illegal. Like to know what they did in detail if folks would like to share what was wrong that infringed on another person's rights. Well, I mean, and that's the thing right now, right? Like this woman, this Laura Libby woman's like 40-something years old, dude. Like, are you kidding me, woman? Like, do you not know history? Like, seriously, like, Hitler rounded people up and put them into fucking gas chambers and shit, dude. And would execute them on the spot and, like, put them in mass graves and shit, bro. Like, how is literally pulling people together and sending them to their death not infringing on their rights? Like, what? Like, and this is the problem with the Republican Party in this show right there, dude. It's like you have idiots like this that are the outliers. And I'm not saying they're all fucking dumbasses like that, like this Laura Libby woman is, obviously, but, like, the entire point is it's like you have her as one of these people, and of course, this is the whole thing with the gaslighting of the fucking left is what it is, dude. With the use of the fucking mainstream media for these people, with these fucking assholes, what it is there is they will find these one or two, nutters in the Republican Party is what it is then, and they'll be like, "Oh, look at this fucking extremist piece of shit over here," kind of thing. It's so fucking bullshit, dude. Is what it is. Because the thing is, like, you could look at the entirety of the Democrat Party right now, dude, and I would say like 99% of it's fucking extremist people is what it is right now. Whether it be communists, whether it be socialists, whether it be straight up fucking pro-Antifa pieces of shit, pro-BLM terrorist pieces of shit is what it is. It's like Keith Ellison, etc. there. Fucking, or even worse for that matter, you got people like Ilhan Omar at fucking federal level. You got Ismail Muhammad here at state level in Ohio that are all fucking pro-Somalia first and shit like that, dude. And it's like, if you're pro another country, dude, then take your fucking ass back to your home nation, you fucking cunts. Get the hell out of my goddamn country. Seriously, we're fucking sick and tired of your fucking terroristic shit on our sorrow, dude, here. Fucking assholes. Anyway, let's see where we're at now. Okay, so I think what she was actually I don't think she was saying, like, Nazis per se. I think she was saying neo-Nazis is what it was. Because then she said holding a rally or even holding a rally with guns is not illegal. And I think that's kind of what they were saying, trying to ban there in Maine is what it is then. So some of the comment section said, not seeing the whole clip here, it's hard to tell what's going on. So the I-team pulled what you didn't hear Rep. Libby say, leading up to the quote context, Representative Laura Libby was previously talking about the First Amendment right to free speech. 20 minutes prior, she had spoken about the quote neo-Nazis that were reported this past spring and summer appearing in Portland, Maine. Said from context in the speech, she is not referencing the Nazis of war. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, she's not referencing Nazis of World War II. And that's the whole entire point, right? That's where we get to the gaslighting point of the whole thing right there, dude. Because this is what the fucking Democrat Party, these pieces of shit in the fucking Maine House Democratic Campaign Committee, are acting as if she's talking about like the actual Hitler Nazis is what it is. And being like, yeah, what did they ever do wrong? Like, that's the thing. That's why I went off my whole tangent there is what it was a minute ago. Because that's what I even thought she was referring to at that point. But yeah, it makes more sense that she's referring to like quote unquote neo-Nazis or they claim is what it is there, dude. So it's basically it's essentially a group of people that want to do paramilitary training in the state of Maine that these asshole leftists are being like, well, these are neo-Nazis. And it's like, okay, where's your proof of that? Are they actual skinheads? Are they actually affiliated with actual groups that are fucking KKK and shit like that? Like, what the fuck, bro? You know? If not, then go fuck yourselves, pieces of shit leftists in Maine. Anyway, so yeah, she's talking about neo-Nazis there in the state of Maine is what it is then. So this is what she said right before the clip video. It said, Madam Speaker, that means we have the freedom to associate with others who are similar political, religious, or cultural beliefs. When I stood earlier, I alluded to the several articles that came out this past summer in Maine. It's in a tweet accompanied to the video. Democrat Campaign Committee says, quote, we won't stand for mega extremism in Maine. So Representative Libby told the I-Team tonight that she was indeed referencing the neo-Nazi rallies last year there in the state of Maine. So she says she stands by her words about the people's rights to association, likening it to the kneeling during the national anthem. Said, well, she might not agree with it. She believes that it's still a person's right to do so. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is exactly what I said before. Like, the whole thing is, though, right? If it's at, like, okay, so my assumption is the people that they're claiming as neo-Nazis or whatever the case be, dude, is probably that fucking guy that does the blood tribe thing, which we all know for a fact those assholes are fucking government fucking fed boys and shit, dude. They're either federal informants or they're actual fucking feds dressed up in disguise as fucking fake white hate is what it is there, dude. They're not actual fucking neo-Nazis. They're fucking, it's a psyop, people. Seriously. So, you know, and of course that's the whole point is it's them trying to, it's these fucking assholes on the left that are using all these damn psyops, falsely claiming that, oh yeah, this is what the right wing is and stuff. It's like, no, it's not, you fucking assholes. This is what your goddamn leftist ass fucking fed boys doing fucking psyops looks like is what it is. Like those cops are a Patriot Front. You know, they're all fucking fed informants and shit like that, dude. It's like I said before, like, when you can go back to my federal swatting back in 2019 there, dude. I guarantee you, if they had gotten something on me, they would have actually cut me a fucking plea deal to be their little fucking fed informant for them and go join groups like that is what it was. And go do fucking psyop shit is what it would be then. So, and thank God they didn't get anything on me is what it was then. So. But yeah, it's a bunch of shit, dude, entirely. So yeah, it's that's what I'm saying, dude. And that's the problem with everything right now in our country. It's like almost all this shit is taken completely out of context to begin with. And it's people trying to act as if that Laurel woman is talking about like fucking actual like Hitler style Nazis in World War II and shit. Or what she's actually talking about is like some so-called neo-Nazis there in Maine. Which, like I said, my assumption is probably the blood tribe guys, is my guess, which again are not fucking neo-Nazis at all. They're fucking fed informants is what it is. Faking to be a white hate for psyop shit is what it is. So. Sorry, trying to eat these before they go cold. Same thing with all these pizza boxes I have sitting here. They're lukewarm right now, so. Yeah, it's a bunch of shit all the way around, dude. And even going back, 5 years or so, it was back in May of 2019 here that you had that fake ass fucking neo-Nazi rally there in Dayton. Which, by the way, I want to point something out. The guy that actually did the Dayton massacre was actually part of that on the opposite side of the fucking thing. Those little Antifa bitch boys is what was there. And then, yeah, it was like fucking 9 feds basically showed up, acting as if they were neo-Nazis when they weren't, obviously. But what you brought out in that one was you had all the people on the left, though, that actually were like legit different hate groups and stuff, whether it be the Black Panthers, whether it be the fucking BLM terrorists, whether it be Antifa terrorists, whether it be the RevCom people, refuse fascism, all that shit like that's what it is, dude. I'm even going on that one with the whole left thing, dude. They'll sit there and call themselves something else, whether it be refuse fascism, whether it be Antifa, etc. there to be like, oh, well, we're not pro-fascism. Yeah, that's exactly what they fucking do at the end of the day, dude. It's a way to fucking gaslight you again. Because you look at the actual history of Antifa, for that matter, in this, not only this country, but across the world, is what it is. There's actually ties of those assholes back to Nazi Germany, is what it is, dude. And specifically, it was, I believe, the Bolshevik revolutions that led up to, like, Stalin's taking over power in the Soviet Union and shit like that's what it was there, so. Very interesting stuff, for sure. Not to mention you had Antifa-affiliated people coming over from Germany and places like that a couple years ago then, during the, 2020 riots and lead up to them, and, like, I think it was even the 2022 midterms, if I'm not mistaken. There was guys found that were illegally in this country from other countries, is what it was, to actually teach these motherfuckers how to do, like, better commie and, like, actual fascist tactics is what it was then, so. But anyway. What was that? This one? No. Okay, seems like that was the end of that article then. Yeah, exactly. And like going to the comment section on this article I was reading here about the whole thing, as this person here in the comment section said, it says they're thinking the actual 13 WGEM or WGME is what it is there. So in reference to the tweet, what does MAGA have to do with neo-Nazis? Nothing. Democrats will do anything to confuse people or smear Trump with their divisive inflammatory rhetoric and disarm the public so they will be defenseless against tyranny. Exactly. That person put it correctly right there. Right across the board right there, dude. And that's what it is. It's a way for them to equate. Like, that's the whole point, dude. It's honestly what it should be is, whether it be the main Democratic committee there and stuff like that, or whoever else, they need to get their fucking asses sued for slander defamation at this point, dude. And honestly, I'm to the fucking point. I'm thinking about seriously doing that right now. Like, I don't know how good I could do it, is what it is, though, because, again, it'll be me essentially trying to sue state lawmakers in those states, what it is there, whatever the case be. And, like, a state fucking committee thing is what it is in another state there, something that go anywhere is what it is. But honestly, like, the people that are in Maine, though, that actually are, like, pro-Trump people and stuff like that, dude, need to be the ones bringing these lawsuits against that fucking whole campaign chair is what it is then. The whole campaign committee is what it is there. For slander, defamation, etc. Their fucking movement is what it is. And it's like the same thing with all these people that were smeared in that fucking Against All Enemies documentary for just being everyday Americans is what it is, dude. And they need to sue the shit out of that fucking Kathleen Belo woman, or that fucking Ali Safan guy and stuff like that, for smearing and defaming them like they're fucking jihadists and shit like that, when they're not, obviously. So it's a bunch of shit, dude. It's these fucking stretches the left loves to fucking do, so that you'll be like, well, let me disassociate myself from these people. It's like, no, fuck that, dude. Because the people you're fucking trying to slander and defame, dude, ain't even that fucking thing to begin with. Like, again, when you call somebody, racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, transphobic, fucking a Nazi, whatever the fucking case be, and you say it enough times, dude, like, it just loses all fucking meaning at the end of the day. At that point, it's just like, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, like seriously. It's like, what else you got, motherfucker? It's all just words, you idiot. So, you know, it's like the people that get all pissed about some white guy dropping the fucking N-bomb or something like that. Yet, meanwhile, they'll sit there and rap about it fucking 57 times in the damn song or something like that, bro. It's fucking stupid is what it is. So, anyway. Oh, that was an interesting one too, by the way. So, I was on my phone earlier on this Newsbreak app, and it said something about, I guess, Secretary of State Frank LaRose here put out a thing the other day discussing Biden's possibility of not even being on the ballot here in Ohio because of the way that the committee is going on right now or whatever. And trying to find this now. Ohio. Yeah, Biden could face issues getting on Ohio ballot over scheduling conflict. And this is what it says here. So, Ohio ballot for general election over a scheduling conflict related to the timing of the Democrat National Committee, Democrat National Convention. So, the Ohio Secretary of State's office sent a letter to the Democrat Party chair, Liz Walters, on Friday, asking for clarification of an apparent conflict in the state's law regarding the deadline by which the party's presidential nominee must be clarified or certified by Ohio Secretary of State's office and Democrat National Committee or DNC nominating process. It says deadline to certify a party's White House candidate is August 7th, almost 2 weeks before the Democrat National Convention in Chicago, Illinois on the 19th of August. So it's possibly jeopardizing Biden's ability to be on the ballot here in the state of Ohio. And it goes on to say how it's, in order for that to not be the case, you would have to have by May 9th, which is a little over a month from now right now, the Ohio General Assembly would have to make an exception to the statutory requirement. And it's like, no, dude, fuck that. Why would you let a goddamn cheating piece of shit like that be on our fucking ballot, dude? We know the guy stole the fucking presidency 4 goddamn years ago, dude. He's not even fucking legally president of this country right now. Neither is fucking Kamala's vice president for the matter, dude. Neither of them have been holding power at all in this fucking country. Nobody that Biden's appointed in the past 3.5 years or so has any fucking authority to do anything at this point, whether it be Ketanji Brown Jackson's bitch ass even being on the fucking Supreme Court at all, whether it be any of these fucking assholes like Buttigieg being fucking transportation secretary and stuff like that. Any of that shit, dude. They're all fucking null and void at this point, honestly. They only be Marvin versus Madison fucking office with this right now, dude, entirely. It's like every single thing these assholes assigned to place, whether it be the gun control shit, whether it be the pro-abortion shit, whether it be the fucking, various crap for all the fucking omnibus bills and stuff like that. It's all fucking null and void shit, dude, at this point, honestly. It's fucking bullshit is what it is, dude. So, yeah, why would you let a cheating asshole back on the fucking ballot, dude? When they obviously shoot away in the fucking office the first time around is what it is, dude. So, yeah, it's just a bunch of crap entirely, dude. It's really fucking infuriating, honestly, is what it is, man. So, and then we got, where's that now? We got this one here from Breitbart that says Republican donor class coming home to Trump smashes Biden's fundraising record with $50 million Saturday night haul. It's a lot of money, man. So, we got Mega Trump's GOP establishment, the Donald more than twice as popular as Mitch McConnell. Well, of course, because Mitch is a little bitch is what it is, dude. Yeah, we got Porsche driving New York squatters request to become heirs to property. The fuck out of here, man. It makes me wonder, though, do they rent that Porsche or do they actually buy that Porsche with illegally stolen funds is what it is, man. So, does make you wonder. So, we got flying with a handgun, a guide to TSA rules and restrictions. That's another thing that's absolute bullshit, by the way. It's like, why the fuck would you even, like, I don't know, dude. It's fucking stupid to even have the TSA at this point. And that's another thing, too, by the way. It's like, yeah, you got all these motherfuckers over there, you know, doing all kinds of terroristic shit overseas and in this country and stuff like that, or border. Yet we Americans have to deal with fucking TSA pat raping us every fucking time we get on a plane and shit like that, dude. It's a bunch of crap, man. So we got 2 dead, 7 wounded during officer-involved shootout in Miami-Dade Martini Bar. Almost guarantee that was black on black is what it is. Probably some gangbanger shootings, my guess, honestly. Yeah, so 2 people dead, 7 wounded, 7 injured after a shootout between Durrell police officers and an armed patron erupted around 3:30 in the morning, Saturday into Sunday. So CBS News reported that the incident began after a security guard approached to break up a dispute between patrons, and one of them shot him. So the security guard later dies as a result of his wounds. That's terrible. It says cops responded to it, and the shootout ensued with suspect, leaving 1 officer and 6 others wounded. Leaving 1 officer and 6 others wounded. The armed patron was also killed during the incident. Okay, so it's basically you have a security guard that was killed. The piece of shit who started the shooting was killed, and then 7 random people, including a cop, were shot and wounded. That sounds about right. So, yeah. Wow. And we got this one. Hotel prices soar into the thousands from Monday's solar eclipse viewing. See, it says hotel prices are shooting up to extreme highs as Americans flock to projected high spots to view the upcoming solar eclipse on Monday. So Susan Hatchman of New York City has been planning to travel to see the event for years. Told CBS she is about to shell out $650 for just one night in the Best Western Hotel upstate. Jesus Christ, dude. That's insane, bro. That really is nuts. So Airbnbs are feeling the surge, with the platform saying that there has been a 1,000% increase in queries for lodging within the roughly 115 miles pathway of totality that stretches from Texas to Maine. Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what? I don't know, man. Like, why wouldn't you just stimulate the economy close? Is what it is, right? Like, you could actually do something where, if you did it right, you would actually be like in the state of Ohio, for instance, right? Like, where am I here in Stark County? Like, we're gonna get the outskirts of the totality, is what it is, man. Which it's funny, people were actually making jokes the other day about like, you know, let's just stare up at the sun completely without the glasses on Monday and just qualify for file for disability on Tuesday then because we're blind now or something. It's like, it's not the stupidest thing to think about, man. Honestly, like, you know. Obviously, I wouldn't do that because, you know, I think I can qualify otherwise is what it is. But, yeah, I mean, shit, man. Like, I know it's a guaranteed qualification if you are blind. So it's like, although to be fair, I'm almost blind on this eye, it seems like anymore, dude. Or at least it's starting to become that way where I'm definitely losing a lot of vision in my right eye is what it is now. So, but, yeah. I also had issues with my left eye for years now is what it is. So, you know, who's to say? But, yeah, I think my sight's just off as what it is right now. I definitely need to go get some new glasses one of these days soon. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like, truthfully, like, I should just be qualified already is what it is with all my arthritis issues and stuff. But, of course, the fucking people, a bunch of scumbags don't want to do that is what it is. Yep, meanwhile, we'll shell out tens of thousands of dollars to fucking illegals jumping our fucking border every single day of this country's history. For the last couple of years now is what it is under Biden's fake ass administration. So, Jesus, dude. Yeah, this is Biden campaign breaks in $90 million during March. Fucking ridiculous. This one I thought was pretty interesting, actually. I guess one of the Indian guys that was in 1923 killed himself the other day, or possibly killed himself the other day. Where it was, let me see, that was not the article I was pulling up right now. Would have been the other one here from the actual thing. Yeah, it was deputies find Yellowstone actor Cole Brings Plenty From Yellowstone spinoff 1923, Dead in Kansas Woods. Yeah, found dead Friday, more than 40 miles southwest of Kansas City, Kansas, after he went missing on Sunday. So sheriff's deputies said they found the 27-year-old's body in the woods area near an unoccupied vehicle just after noon, which is before noon. So, however, the nature of the young man's death was not disclosed as an investigation is ongoing. What was interesting about this guy was, I guess he was actually wanted in a domestic violence case of some kind. So it could just be something where he knew he was about to go to prison for some shit, honestly, and just said fuck it and just took his own life then. Or it could be something, honestly, where they just, he was murked out because he knew too much of Hollywood shit, what it is there or something, dude. So I don't know. Interesting either way, though. So another Hollywood actor dead for sure on that one, which goes to that Chance guy that died like a week or so ago on that motorcycle accident and stuff. So that's another 27 Club guy. And then I'm not sure if those guys were 2 and 3 or 1 and 2, but there'd be a third one, obviously, if they're, either one of those sets of people is what it is then. So, but yeah, crazy stuff, man, for sure. But anyway. And we got, what's that here now? NYC to pay $17.5 million after Muslim woman forced to remove hijabs from mugshots. Fuck that shit, dude. No. Kick that bitch out of this fucking country entirely, man. How about that? Fucking ridiculous. We got Wisconsin woman who poisoned friend with eye drops sentenced to life imprisonment. This is what happens, by the way, when you don't have death penalties in your state anymore, is what it is, dude. You should have got death penalty on the spot, is what it is right there, man. So, anyway. Actually, another one here in the state of Ohio, actually. It was about a woman who apparently had poisoned her husband and was filming the whole thing as her kids watched their father die. And it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, these bitches really are fucking insane, man, for real. Huh. This is what I was talking about, by the way, with Corey the other day. We got Walmart shoppers could receive $500 settlement over weighted goods. It was who bought weighted goods or bagged citrus items within a certain time period may be eligible to get their hands on settlement checks. Such day reported Thursday that a class action lawsuit claimed shoppers who visited the retailer paid more money than they should have compared to the lowest in-store pricing. So the outlet noted that the settlement involves purchases made between October 2018 and January 2024. So about almost 6 years old it is there. And it was basically how people bought different citrus items and stuff like that during those time periods, or sold by weight seafood products were another one. So, but yeah. So yeah, I would definitely look into that if you ever bought. Yeah, here we go. Products named in the lawsuit are items that retailers sold by weight, including meat, poultry, pork, seafood, select organic oranges, tangerines, grapefruit, and navel oranges packaged in bags. Says Walmart leadership has agreed to fork out $45 million, and customers involved could get about a $500 check as a result of what it is. So, yeah, I would definitely look into that if I was people that bought from that store in the last 6 years, and if that be the case, dude. That kind of stuff. So, because I guess you only have until June 5th to actually file your claim, is what it is then. So it's just another 2 months right now. So yeah, definitely look into that in the next couple of days or whatever then, or a couple weeks or whatever the case is then, if that's the case. So, Orioles Ravens make $10 million donation to those affected by Baltimore bridge collapse. Good. This one's actually kind of sad. 99 cents only stores close all 371 locations, citing inflation. They also laid off, I think it was 14,000 people or something like that worked at these places or something crazy like that. So, going back to Omnet's qualification from office in this country, man, what this piece of shit Robert Garcia says here is what should get his ass thrown out of not only Congress, but our fucking country entirely. Thinking of immigration as a security issue means we can't see it as an economic necessity. First of all, it's not an economic necessity, you fucking dickless piece of shit. fucking piece of crap. I want to say some racial slurs right now, but I'm not going to do it, man. I really do. Like, you motherfucking, you know, starts with a W, ends with a K. You fucking starts with an S, ends with a C, etc., etc. But nah, seriously, bro. Like, fuck you, Robert Garcia, you fucking dickless piece of shit. These people are not an economic necessity at all to our fucking country, dickhead. They are thieves that are economic fucking migrants coming to steal our fucking wealth, steal our fucking homes, steal our fucking property, steal everything, dude. They are fucking locusts on our goddamn society, you fucking asshole. Just like your fucking piece of shit pariah asses, you Democrat sack of shit. Fucking hell with these goddamn fuckers, man. Yeah, and of course that Robert Garcia guy's the fucking asshole from California. Actually, now I think about it, wasn't this the fucking piece of shit motherfucker who took his oath of office on that goddamn Superman comic? For fuck's sakes. Again, how is this dude even in Congress right now, man? I'm pretty sure this is that fucking dickless scumbag. Let me go look this fucking asshole up again now. Because I swear to fucking God, this is the idiot that took his fucking oath of office on a comic book, dude. It is. It is the fucking same asshole, man. Yeah, biggest nerd in Congress is what it says there. Swore an oath of office on Superman comic. Fucking ridiculous, dude. What a fucking joke, dude. No, that guy should not even be in fucking office right now, dude. His ass should have been tossed the fuck out on the spot right then and there like a year ago, man. He's a fucking clown ass bitch is what it is, man. This guy's one of the biggest oath breaking sacks of shit entirely, dude. He needs to be tossed out of this fucking country entirely is what it is, dude, for real. And yes, people are a security threat. They're a fucking biological terror threat, by the way, dude. When they're bringing in fucking measles outbreaks, tuberculosis outbreaks, potential fucking typhoid and shit like that for all the fuck we know at some point here. Not to mention all kinds of fucking other shit we don't know about. The fucking plague's coming back into this country now because of these fucking idiots. Oh my God, man. Again, this is why we need to be able to fight fucking people in power right now, dude. Legally, and take their fucking jobs. Like, somebody in California needs to beat the fucking brakes off this asshole Robert Garcia and take his fucking job at this point, man. Legally. In the trial by combat. So, anyway. But yeah, I've just had it, man. I really fucking have. Fucking clown ass bitches, what it is, dude. Jesus Christ. Just popped up the X account there to post some shit on there is what it was. And one of the things Andy No posted there, it says Brazilian British trans social media influencer who has plastic surgery. Influencer for plastic surgery expresses criticism of J.K. Rowling's claiming, "I don't believe I am a woman. I am a woman." This person looks like a fucking clown, man. Legitimately. 100% across the board. Anyway, let's see what else we got now. Oh, okay. So that's actually what that $17.5 million was there for the New York City thing. It was, according to this, it said New York City agreed to pay a whopping settlement after a pair of women claimed their rights were violated when they were forced to remove hijabs from mugshots. Hijab is not a full-body garment. It covers only the head and neck. City said it will fork out over $17.5 million settlement, which still needs approval from the judge. Fuck that. No, dude. They're fucking criminals, for God's sakes, dude. Tell them to fuck off. I almost guarantee you what those fucking cunts were doing, man, was they were probably stealing shit and putting the fucking hijabs is what it was, dude. Because I've seen videos of that shit even recently where it was them, like, it was people being caught or whatever the case be, was these women with these hijabs on and stuff like that. And they're like, take out all the shit or whatever the case be. And you see them, like, literally pulling fucking items out of their, like, neck area from the fucking cloth is what it is, dude. And it's like a bunch of stuff. It's like a bunch of meat and other stuff like that. That's what it is then. So. Wow. Going back to the East Coast nut house fucking state reps and stuff like that, dude. Since we're on that kick today. We got this fucking psychotic lunatic right here. Rhode Island State Senator Tara Mack promotes, quote, queer pleasure-based sex ed for kids to learn about masturbation, anal sex, and oral sex in K-12 schools. That seems to happen to that stupid fucking cunt, dude. Followed by a, you're fired, get the fuck out of here, and you're probably going to catch jail time too, you fucking piece of shit, pedophile. I want to point something out, by the way. It's been about 2 years since I had that fall at Guns and Barbecue and all those assholes, man. And it was exactly this kind of shit right here that I was talking about back then, man. The fucking pedophile enabling crap right here, dude. These fucking pieces of crap. I will not stand for that shit at all, dude. I won't. And I also want to point something out in that, for that matter of fact, as well on that one, dude. That what I said that day about the whole diversity thing, dude, rings fucking true to this day. You have had more black and white hate crimes in this country in the past 2 years than we've seen in decades, honestly, man. You have had more racial hatred towards white people in this country for the past 24 months than we've seen in the past fucking 20 years. So, it's a bunch of shit, dude, entirely. Jesus Christ, man. So, this is obviously a story. I don't know if this is actually a true story or not, but it probably is, honestly, given what we're seeing in this country anymore. So, we got Mesa, Arizona. A drunk man who doesn't speak English shows up at a 15-year-old girl's birthday party. Says, quote, underage girls at the birthday party complain and accuse the man of touching them inappropriately on the dance floor. Police show up and side with the drunk man who doesn't speak a lick of English. Says, quote, the man is then kicked out of the quinceañera into the parking lot and confronted by the godfather of the birthday girl. Police then later show up back to the quinceañera, but they're not there for the uninvited drunk man accused by the underage girls. They're there for the godfather of the birthday girl because the drunk man called cops on him for almost beating his ass, what it is. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Says cops throw the godfather, Barcera, to the ground while on top of him. 3 officers repeatedly punched, kicked, and kneed him in the back and head. So another officer tased him twice to the point where he was kicked unconscious. So after the arrest, one of the cops told the godfather, or goddaughter, he should have told us what happened. He probably wouldn't be going to jail. He is now suing Mesa Police Department, probably most likely for unjustified use of force. I'm trying to think what it'd be now. Assault. Well, I'm trying to think. It would be like assault by police, I'm guessing. Would be the question there, maybe, or something like that. Yeah, there'd be a bunch of different ones, honestly. It'd be like assault and battery by cops or whatever the equivalent of that would be then. And then like various, like, you know, misuse of force and stuff like that's what it is then, which, yeah, if you got 3 cops like beating this guy to the fucking ground and like beating the crap out of him, dude, like, no, they're asking, like, this is exactly why, honestly, qualified immunity shouldn't exist in this country at all, is what it is, dude, because it allows fucking piece of shit, scumbag ass, piece of crap people to get on police forces only to sit there and use like all kinds of fucking bullshit force on people for no reason at all. when they're simply trying to deal with some fucking clear pedophile that's most likely in this fucking country because you dip this fucking cops in your fucking job and arresting that fucking piece of shit, kick him out of a fucking nation with his assholes. Like, goddamn, people. Fucking ridiculous is what it is. When people wonder I get pissed off around, here's what it is, man. Oh, okay, so this was a legit thing then. Yeah, it says ABC 15 obtained the reports from multiple officers involved in the arrest, as well as body cam footage. Found out that that records show these cops' reports contain several false statements which are not supported by the body cam footage. So they lied on top. Let's see, they lied on this man on top of beating him unconscious. Wow. Again, this is why qualified immunity doesn't need to exist in this country, dude. Period. At all. So, and it's like I said the other day with like the whole like tenured professor thing and stuff like that. They should be the first motherfuckers that are sued in the fucking ground at that point and have their asses tossed out of fucking power then. So. I'll tell you one thing. If we actually do make it through all this and I'm still alive in a couple of years to run for governor and stuff like that, actually win, 100%, I'm going to ban qualified immunity in the state of Ohio for police officers and law enforcement in general by executive order. Because there's no reason for it to exist right now, dude. And I guarantee you're going to have Ohio become one of the best states after that, is what it'll be then. So, anyway. What the fuck was that? I can't remember. I don't even know, man. Jesus Christ. We got stupid bitch cunt Mala bitching and moaning about shit.
Women were not, the women's teams were not allowed to practice until 2022.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ, man. There's a video here talking about what $600,000 gets you in some part of California, which apparently is a old dilapidated shithole, basically. Like, bro, like this place I'm sitting in right now, and the land it comes with is like $250K, give or take. This is almost 3 times that. You need to put new paint on every single one of those walls. That's if it can even be painted over, because I think I'm going to be black mold on there, if not mistaken. So, yeah, just disgusting ass looking area all the way around there. That's insane, bro. Yeah, it's hard to say, man. Like, is it worth rehabbing is a thing? Because it's like, I would think honestly you have to tear out every single one of these countertops because like they're full of mold and shit there, and then yeah, you have to like repaint the inside of that 100%, or even like yank the fucking interior and stuff like that down for the most part. Like redo the drywall entirely is what it is. Then it's like wouldn't even be worth it at that point, honestly, man. In many cases, the answer is no. Jesus. Good Lord, man. Not sure what state this happened in, but I'm assuming it was one of the Democrat-run cities is most likely my guess, honestly. It says, let's see. We got, this, by the way, is what I was talking about a couple years ago. It says, after robbing, looting, and destroying a convenience store, hundreds of black teens and 20-somethings take it outside, swapping merchandise for drugs, as well as fighting one another. So the other day, someone replied to a clip with, "Will it ever end?" Well, again, it will end when tribalistic warfare begins, is what it is, dude, honestly, in this country. And like I said, I think what's going to happen is you're going to see people of all races, colors, creeds come together as like one thing is what it is. Into like this various, like just pro America kind of movement thing where they're just sick and tired of all of it, dude. And so it'll be lesser numbers of a bunch of like, my guess would be honestly, it'll probably be like 70% white people is what it is, and then it's like 30% of like everything else mixed together. Then whether it be whites or whether it be Asians, Latinos, blacks, etc. There's what it'll be, and it'll just be that group of people then fighting against like various races of all races and stuff like that. And tribalistic warfare is what it is, dude. So, and then of course you'll have like various gangs of black on black or white on white, Asian on Asian, etc. So, but that's the thing, right? We can't have a high trust society when you got criminals like that everywhere. Is what it is, dude. And it don't matter what the background of people are. Is what it is, dude. It's scumbaggers. What it is, dude. It's people that don't give a fuck. And I used to blame Father Solomon for a lot of this stuff, and in many cases that's what it is. Obviously, I would say it's about a coin flip, honestly. In many cases, there, like 50-50, honestly, depending on if it's Father Solomon or not. But the thing is, it's like at some point there has to be like personal responsibility and accountability. These people do is what it is. And if they're not going to be able to act respectful of other people's property and shit like that, dude, not steal everything like and like live places blind and stuff like that, they don't need to be out of fucking prison is what it is, dude. They just need to be in a fucking prison somewhere the rest of their damn lives is what it is then. So if they want to get violent and do a bunch of fucking crazy shit on top of that, dude, then guess what? It's here's a fucking graveyard kind of thing is what it is then. So, but yeah, it's getting to that point, honestly, dude. Jesus. Then we got this one 8 hours ago. Detroit, Michigan. A Detroit man is a quote-unquote pillar of the community, shoots a Chipotle worker over guacamole. It says violence against fast food employees happens more often than you would think. Well, it's like that one, what was it? It was another Chipotle there in, I think it was North Carolina or South Carolina. I think it was North Carolina, where the employee was just trying to leave, whatever the case be. And it was this big ass black guy and his black girlfriend beat the fuck out of this woman. I'm not so sure if she was black or some other minority is what it was though, but no, she was not white enough for a fact though. So I can't remember if she was like a light skinned black chick or if she was like an Asian girl, what the hell she was. But basically, yeah, she was trying to leave the situation, and this guy like beat the fuck out of her. Basically, that's what it is. And his girlfriend sat there and joined in. That's what it was. And they both got charges over that shit, dude. It's fucking ridiculous what it is, man. So it's just fucking insane, man. That's what it is. Huh. Interesting. Patrick Douglas Scruggs is a federal prosecutor who helped put Capitol trespassers in prison. So people that were January 6th folks is what it is there. and perpetrated the narrative that these people were grave threats to society. Yet in September 2023, a driver on a bridge hit his car. Scruggs got out and started beating the fuck out of this dude. Yeah, he's the only real violent threat to our fucking society is what it is, dude. So, see, then we got internet kill switch. People are talking about right now. The Obama signing stuff on his way out of the door as well as about 8 years ago, give or take. So, not good, man. Not good at all. So, apparently Vivek was talking about the founding of this country the other day. Let's go ahead and see what he said here about this whole thing. Let's see. We got 56 men signed Declaration of Independence. 12 had their homes ransacked. 5 were captured and tortured by the British. 9 died in the war or post-war ailments, so basically getting probably shot and having like infections in the legs and shit is my guess, honestly. It says 2 had children die in the Revolutionary War. They sacrificed their lives, fortunes, and sacred honor for a country they knew would outlive them. Our freedom didn't come for free. No, it did not. No, it did not. So, and that's the problem, dude. People want to sit there and act like it did. Anyway, but yeah, it's a bunch of shit, dude, entirely. Let's see what this one is. Nice. There was a video of it's like over in the UK there, whatever the case be. It was a couple just trying to take a selfie at some like skate park or something. And it was a bunch of fucking economic migrant teens / 20 somethings fucking with them, obviously all blacks. And this white guy just fucking just one-on-ones all of them, dude. There was at least 4 of them. He just knocked the fuck out is what it was during this clip. So it's like good about fucking time. He's happening way more in these countries, honestly, dude. And take back their fucking nation from these pieces of shit. Deal with these little fuckwits like it needs to be dealt with, man. Be a hell of a lot easier if they got a gun on them, though. So. Just you'll deal with the fucking problem right there on the spot. Just bang, 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 bang. It's fucking done, dude. It's like the good old, Bernie Getz thing back in the 80s. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? I just posted a clip to our page there on X where it's this cute little girl who's probably like, I don't know, mid to late teens is my guess, honestly. Like, very, like I said, just, cute young chick living her life is what it is there, man. And then decided to go full trans man, and now just looks like a fucking nut. So, it's just so sad, dude. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids, man? Yeah, we're definitely fucked, man. That's what it is. Huh. Interesting. Nuance influencer. So basically, a little piece of shit. Johnny Somali, who's that fucking asshole that got arrested there in Japan, sure got murked out there in that fucking country, has apparently now found himself in Israel, where he got arrested for fucking with IDF chicks. Again, they should have just on the spot, dude. Been done with it, man. Cops should just beat his ass to a fucking bloody pulp at that point, dude. Been done with it, then leave his ass to fucking die on the sidewalk and shit, man, for real. So we got Toronto, Canada police arrest Iranian activists for calling Hamas terrorists. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What a fucking joke, dude. What the fuck? That's just weird. Jesus. So this is another one I want to talk about before we go today. So this is something that happened there in Portland, Oregon the other day. Which again, this is why you don't let your kids go to school in leftist hellhole states like this, dude. Ever. In Democrat Portland, your kids are not protected. 1 day suspension for boys who sexually assault little girl in bathroom. Family of Portland girl, 9 years old, files $9 million lawsuit against school where she was gang raped in bathroom by 2 boys, with attacker being suspended for just 1 day. It's so fucking like, nah, dude. You take that fucking school in that lawsuit, end of story, and you take every fucking buddy's jobs in that one as well, for that matter. So this place is creepy as fuck. It is a international apartment complex in some part of China, renowned for housing approximately 20,000 people. Akin to a small town. That looks creepy, dude. That is so fucking like, the whole side of it is made of like glass. Like all it takes is like one earthquake, and you're gonna fall off the fucking balcony. Is what it is there. Fucking nuts, dude. Oh, this is something Matt was talking about the other day. I saw this bitch too for the other day as well, and I'm gonna talk about her ass for a sec here before we go today. So speaking of anti-white races in this country and every other country for that matter, you got this fucking piece of shit right here, a UN climate change advisor named Alicia Sadaka. So some fucking Islamic piece of fucking garbage is what it is, dude. Falsely claiming the climate crisis is man-made, is man-made, and it's not just man-made, it's white man-made. Like, fuck you, you fucking Islam piece of shit. Fucking goddamn cunt. Dude, I honestly can't wait for shit to pop off right now, so we can just fucking deal with Islam once and for all in this fucking country. Have the final fucking bow of the Crusades once and for all in this nation or whatever then, dude. This one, by the way, is also pretty fucking disgusting. It's showing the difference between like the collapse of society is what it is here. So it starts out in the 1960s there. They're talking to women about stuff like that. They're all talking about having kids and, raising families and stuff like that. And it was the absence of shame as today's generation's main illness. It's glorified whoring is what it is, dude. Because now you got 2023 here, and this guy's asking these chicks like their various questions about like what's their craziest confession. And one of the girls at the end there, it's this nasty bitch right here, talking about fucking 3 different guys in the same night, with the second guy that nutted inside of her having his fucking cum eaten out by dude number 3 that she fucked that night. And it's like, y'all disgusting as fuck. Like, y'all are some fucking filthy ass trash, bitch. Like, seriously, like, at what point do we just start branding these bitches with scarlet letters again, dude, and ostracize them from society entirely is what it is, man. That's what needs to fucking happen pretty damn soon, honestly, man, for real. So, yeah, so then we got far left anti-landlord activist launches address discovery of, quote, empty properties for squatters to seize. Again, this is why Antifa needs to get their asses beat in the streets right now, dude, is what it is, for real. So, for real. So, anyway. But yeah, other than that, though, that's where we're at for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'll be back probably tonight with Honda and company, and going from there. Apparently, got Taylor Swift as a religion for white women. That's what they're claiming here, and these dumbass white girls are just bitching and moaning about Swifty and shit. God, those people are so fucked. Like, why do these chicks have voting rights by default, dude? For real? I mean that shit seriously. Like, enough is enough of this crap, dude. For real. So, hmm. Spectacular jellyfish vapor across the night sky. So it's interesting when what they're talking about here in this raw story. Because I'm gonna go ahead and play this here for a second. What it is. So they've shown shit like this before, and it's been talked about as UFOs and stuff like that, dude. So that's been happening for decades now, is what it is. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they were actually like with that CERN shit, is what it is, dude. If it was actually opening portals to our dimension to other dimensions, is what it is then. And it's just like crazy shit coming through or something like that, dude. So, like, nothing would surprise me at this point, honestly, man. If it was like some mist level shit or something like that. Jesus. People are asking when people fuck Greta Thunberg. No, I would not, dude. That girl is nasty as fuck, bro. Not to mention she's super retarded for that matter. So. Oh, two idiots fucking with a moose and then got wrecked by it. That's funny. Not surprising, though. Yep. That's why you don't fuck with a moose, dude. Yeah. Bunch of idiots, man. Dumbass. See, looks like we're back to where we were pretty much at there. I guess there's also rumors going around that when Trump reassumes power in the White House, he will possibly be naming Kash Patel as his attorney general. And people are freaking out about it. I've heard things about that Patel guy. I think what it was is that he was I think he was like DOD or something, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a whole thing. But yeah, you want to talk about like the most staged fucking bullshit though, dude, is Greta's BS fucking taken into custody thing. You had two fucking cops, not putting this dumb bitch in handcuffs, by the way. Literally just like dragging her dumb ass to like a bus thing and then throwing her into it is what it is, dude. And it's like, yeah, that's not a fucking stage psyop at all, dude. Fucking stage photo op piece of shit is what it is. No, you fucking you put the handcuffs on this bitch and you throw her in the back of a fucking squad car, people. Actually arrest her for real is what it is. Fucking pathetic is what it is, dude. So fucking sick and tired of that dumb cunt, man. So, anyway. Some dude was talking about why you shouldn't be drinking Gatorade. Especially kids. So. Yeah, this is pretty much the case right here. They're talking about how they bankrupt America. Starts out slowly, then escalates very quickly. There's what it is. Yep. Yep. Like I said, we are on the downfall of society right now, dude. It's not even funny anymore. So, yeah, let's see here. We got when asked about taking in fighting age Muslim males from Africa, every single one of the pro-refugee demonstrators couldn't find the space. Of course they couldn't, dude, because they don't want to take them in, is what it is. Because they'll sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, we should totally accept them in the country." Oh well, you're housing right. Nope, fuck that. It's like, well then, fuck you. They ain't coming here, bitch, and neither's your ass anymore, assholes. Oh fucking yeah. I don't know what the hell that guy was doing, but that was nasty as fuck. Hmm. People were talking about if you were in some part of the Middle East, which one of these guns did you grab? And there's two different AKs, two different AR variants. Well, I would say whatever one has the most mag slash ammo for it at the time. Like that's the one thing that does bother the shit out of me when it comes to things across the spectrum right now for like all these movies and TV series over the years and shit like that. And I think in a lot of cases just lazy armors and stuff like that, because when you look into it, man, you have people who will grab like a gun or whatever, but yet they'll never grab like extra mags or anything else like that. It's just fucking retarded, is what it is, dude. Honestly, because it's like there's no reason for that. Like you should always be grabbing like whatever is there. You know, if you're gonna grab like battlefield pickups and stuff, then grab it all, man. You don't just take like one or two things and stuff. You don't just grab the gun with a mag in it. You grab the entire, fucking kit of mags and stuff that are on some dude's fucking, lifeless body or something. That's what it is too, for that matter. So, actually, come to think of it, there was actually two different times that happened in the movies. Now I'm thinking about it, because I thought it was just a one time that I was thinking about, and I just thought about it a minute ago, and yeah, like that shitty remake of Red Dawn, they did it in that too, for that matter, where you had, so you had the first one was Schwarzenegger's Terminator in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, where he, pops the security guy in the legs and stuff like that, grabs his 1911 out of his holster, and then grabs the two mags that are on his belt too, for that matter. And then the second time was in the Chris Hemsworth version of Red Dawn, where they had killed the Chinese dudes or whatever it was there with the Tech Nines or something, which obviously they were falsely claiming to be North Koreans or whatever, but obviously it was supposed to be China is what it was. But yeah, they off them soldier guys and stuff like that, and then stole their like chest rigs or whatever it was then, in like the 40 seconds or it was supposed to be there or whatever. So yeah, so there was at least two times in movie history that did that stuff is what it was there. But yeah, like I'm saying though, it's not a frequent thing. That's what it is. It's definitely infrequent for sure, and it's again, I think it's lazy armorers don't want to do the job of actually having to have like extra mags on set and stuff like that. That's what it is then, which is bullshit, dude. Because it's like in reality, you're taking it all, dude. You're not leaving a thing behind. It's like that Walking Dead episode where Rick and them kill the Claim guys, and then it's like the next episode, a couple episodes later, when they're leaving Terminus and shit, it's you have Glenn and Maggie and everybody else like that carrying the guns of those dudes, and like whatever was with it, whether it be an AK, whether it be a Mosin Nagant or a revolver or something like that, is what it was then. And then of course you had Glenn for like 2 seasons of that show carrying the one guy's 1911 is what it was, which is pretty badass. So anyway. But yeah, other than that though, that's pretty much what I'm at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, all that good stuff. We are about roughly a day and a half right now away from the eclipse currently. And yeah, about 2:30 tomorrow afternoon Eastern Standard Time will be an interesting time period of history. And hopefully it won't be our final day on Earth, honestly. Hopefully it won't be some kind of rapture event or some kind of leftovers kind of deal where some people get taken up and those get left behind is what it is then, because it would kind of suck, dude. But I don't know. Anymore, it's like, I feel like it's time to go home, is what it is. And you guys know what I mean by that one. Whether it be up to a paradise in heaven or whatever the case be. But, it's not like I really want to die or anything like that. But it's just like, I'm just sick and tired of all of it, bro. And I think a lot of us are in that position right now where, those of us that follow Christianity and stuff like that understand that, like, we are going through the end times right now. And it's only a matter of time before shit actually goes to the point where it's like, it might be like a full-blown second coming of Christ or whatever the case be. So, anyway. But yeah, other than that, though, that's pretty much it for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see y'all later on. And, about 14 hours from now, I think is where it's at, give or take. I'll be should be Honda's chat tonight. So as long as he does one. But yeah, other than that, that's where I'm at for the day though. Hope you guys enjoy all this. And I'll be seeing you. I'll most likely try to do some kind of a stream tomorrow afternoon for the clips and stuff like that. But I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with that though, because I definitely do want to stream, but I'm not so sure that the bandwidth will be available as what it is though, because I'm not sure how many people are going to be around this area trying to fuck with internet services and stuff like that. And it could be something too where the services get hit and stuff like that too on top of that. So I don't know, man. But either way, I do plan on having my my tablet up though and using that to do some recording and stuff on it. Nothing else. Do that as like just sort of point that at the sky and like record and stuff and see if it doesn't show like this totality and stuff like that happening. Since I don't technically have the glasses to look in the shit is what it is, so I don't really just want to put on sunglasses and try to look up at the sun and stuff like that because I know those aren't going to be that useful and it'll be potentially, some bad shit where you could potentially actually get like seriously fucked up and have, blindness happen from that or whatever the case be then. So, but anyway, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see though, man. And like I said, it'll be the first time it happened in my lifetime here. First time it happens in Ohio in like 200 plus years what it is then. So, who's to say it'll happen, honestly. Hopefully it won't be a solar flare coming on the end of it and it's, like grid down kind of shit after the fact or something. That'd be fucking real bad if that happened then. So, but anyway. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much over what it is, man. And, if tomorrow is the final day here, then so be it. If it's not, I guess I'll wake up on Tuesday and hopefully, have something else happen if that be the case. But I think the only thing I'd want to do on Monday, honestly, would be maybe get some, I don't know if everyone went Powerball last night or not. That was what it is. Oh, of course it was. Yeah, $1.3 billion Powerball ticket was sold last night in Oregon, ending the 3 months without a grand prize. Fucking bullshit, dude, entirely. I want to point something out on that one. They had a 3-hour delay in the actual drawing of the numbers last night, so there's no way they didn't fucking steal the goddamn shit and make it so that somebody won there in Oregon. Fucking goddamn leftist pieces of shit, dude. Fucking stealing lotteries and shit like that. Bunch of crap entirely. Yeah, there's no way that's a legit fucking win, dude. It's 100% fucking government fucking with people is what it is then. Bunch of horse shit entirely, dude. Fucking pisses me off, bro. Anyway. I'll be seeing you guys. Have a good one, y'all. Later.